Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, and we're back on doubles. And I've got my hands into a replay today that I wanted to share with all of you. I think it's gonna be a fantastic replay. It's gonna be a Ukraine mirror match, and the cursor kind of gave it away. In the green trunks, spawning as Ukraine, Raymundo. And he's going to be versing someone who we haven't covered yet, surprisingly enough, but he's a really good player. In the yellow trunks, spawning as his signature color, yellow. Yellow, some things to say about him first. He is basically the uncrowned king of the doubles map. He's the patron saint of Zerg rushes, or the Command and Conquer equivalent of Zerg rushes. And he's already starting out with a few grands. This is gonna be good. You know it's a good match when he starts out with grands, because that's kind of his signature play. Other people have abstained from doing so, and the reason is that grands are kind of high risk, high reward. They explode if they get killed, and they die in droves if you manage to get them killed. However, yellow is one of the players who is really good at microing them and sneaking them past the enemy's forces. Let's see, he's going for a crate now. Oh, that's so big. Duplication grade gave him basically a free grand squad. 5 or 6, can't remember. The value is capped at the 1500, I think. Oh yeah, 5. That's the way it works. And Raymundo, on the other hand, is a very, very solid eco player. You're not going to be expecting any crazy rushes from him. You're never going to expect cheese play from him. He plays it like a clockwork. He's going to go for his expansions, he's going to go for his ore trucks, he's going to take an early expansion with the second MCV, and he's just playing it overall very safe and building up for the late game and trying to steamroll you. He's also an avid shock trooper spammer, for what that's worth. And yellow is just scouting, but he's gathered quite the infantry force now, and he loves early aggression. He has beaten several people who always thought that, nah, yellow, I'm out of yellow's league, I can beat him. And yeah, that's one of his favorite signature moves, the APC, early APCs with grands. Now the reason why this is so hard to deal with is that APCs have crazy armor, they are incredibly resilient, and they are good at crushing. So they don't really take, oh, there's a flak truck. They don't really take damage from everything that Soviet or Allied forces can throw at you in the first minutes of the game. By the way, the flak truck has gotten a field promotion from a crate. Yeah, here are the crushes. And that's kind of a huge factor. An early promotion on a flak truck gives him speed up, it gives the flak truck a speed boost, it gives it a damage and rate of fire boost. But let's see how well he can defend versus this APC. Because there is not going to be a Tesla coil anytime soon. That's not a Tesla coil, that's building too fast. Probably a flame turret. And flame turrets don't provide any protection versus APCs whatsoever. And the thing is, it's a mind game. He doesn't know if there is anything inside this APC right now. See, it can tank flame towers for days. And there is a second infantry force already coming in with the aggression. He has to focus fire now. Raymundo has to focus fire. He got one gran. And the APC moves away scot-free. That's due to their incredibly high base armor. Now he's going deep with the mobile flak, but he's retreating in time. Really close, really close. Well played. He's hiding away his flak, he should repair it. He's got the service depot up. Unloading in flak fire is not something I would do, but yeah, he manages to get it with the APC regardless. And that is forcing Raymundo to pack up his MCV. This is big, because whatever was in the production queue right there has been reset. Probably, it might have been the radar dome, I think. Must have been the radar dome. And now he's got those obnoxious, vetted up riflemen out. It's gonna get cleaned up. But the damage is done. He has managed to get the first construction yard down low, and he's managed to force the pack up. So this is gonna set Raymundo behind in the tech tree, and there is the second APC coming in. Relentless aggression by yellow, really well played. He's trying to debate and distract with to distract the mobile flak. Is it gonna be successful? He's got rocket soldiers as well. They have quite some decent DPS versus buildings. Oh, here are the explosions. It's getting cleaned up, but the Conyard is down now. That's a big deal. And I bet my left hand that this APC is gonna get away. Yep. Walking away scot-free. So basically, APCs are underused. As you can see, I don't know why, they are really strong. Now the Raider Dome is out for Raymundo, he can finally take up to V2s, he can finally... he could have gone for heavy tanks earlier, because he knows that yellow likes his infantry play. What's he gonna do next? Another APC full of Grens, and more Grens getting pumped out here. 2 more APC Grens. And yellow knows that he can get away with this because he's playing so aggressively, and he's backing it up with just getting some more ore refineries. So he's not afraid of the counter-attack, because Raymundo has to dump everything he has, all his production queue, into anti-infantry and anti-APC. So it forces him to build more base defenses than he normally would. Bad spot to be in. The first Gren APC getting turned into a pile of molten slag. That's not the best way to unload. But he's gonna get some crushes for his trouble. Not worth it, but it's forcing Raymundo into the defensive position constantly, over and over again. So it is paying off despite not being cost effective at all. He's always keeping him at bay. Now Raymundo has got his flag trucks out, a small squad of them, and he might want to take up to... Oh, he's going for a 3rd Conyard. He might want to take up soon to a tech center and probably to an Iron Curtain as well. It's got some V2s out now. Those are good counters to infantry blobs, if you micromanage them correctly. It's also trying to get a scout off. And surprisingly enough, for them being, both of them being Ukraine is basically the light air support faction of Command & Conquer. So they can have both the Paradrop and the Parabombs, and it's kind of a huge factor in longer games. Surprisingly enough, no airfield yet from Yellow, but he's been just busy force firing onto the ground for no reason whatsoever. He was just trying to put them into a control group and misclicked. Most likely happens to me as well. Now the flag trucks are revealed just by Raymundo responding appropriately. It's like the border between North and South Korea, and they're both just demonstrating their superior positions. He's got 1 scout out, 1 Yakovleviak for the scout. Here's another free crate. Yeah, that's within vision range. And Raymundo is going for the scout, and he's also teched up now. So he's ahead in the tech tree, but there has been so much pressure coming his way earlier that he doesn't feel safe, he doesn't feel secure at all. Look, he's scattering infantry battalions all over his base, just because he can never be sure. There could be a lander drop, there could be a lander drop here. I think that's why he went for his 3rd Conyard as well. Wait a sec. Oh, he must have sold it. Weird, okay. He went for his 3rd Conyard earlier. No. His 1st Conyard got destroyed, he just rebuilt it. So it was technically his 3rd Conyard, but 1 went down. That's the way it works. I was thinking that maybe he would have liked to secure the southern coast for himself, because in Soviet versus Soviet mirror matches, naval dominance is not as important, but it still gives you free vision. Look at this submarine for Raymundo. It's giving him free vision radius. Basically, they're as long as your opponent doesn't have any anti-sub detection, those are free scouts. They cost you 950, which is not too expensive, but they give permanent vision. That's actually amazing. Yeah, he got a nice scout off. Along the coastline at least. He knows about the expansion. And has he spotted the nuke? No, he hasn't. The nuke got built after he had scouted. Where did the spy plane go? Wrong spot again. So he doesn't know where the nuke is exactly, but that's gonna get fixed in 4 minutes when the next spy plane arrives. Most likely, that is. So the game has kind of calmed down, it's come to a halt. And yellow is transitioning over to his shock trooper blobs. He wants to go for the disco ball of death, which we all love and hate at the same time. But it's part of the game as is now. By the way, they're gonna get nerfed. Just a quick primer on that. The Iron Curtain and the Nuke Silo going up for Raymundo, so if he times this perfectly, the nuke from yellow is not gonna do much damage. Both going for lots of yaks now, and yaks are way better than MiGs at bursting buildings because they have more burst damage and they're also stronger versus the armor type that buildings use, namely concrete. Iron Curtain up for yellow as well now, but he's gonna be behind in the curtain timing. And I like placing them next to each other like Raymundo does because you can protect both your tech buildings. Oh, is this gonna be a suicide? Allahu Akbar! Nope. Misses the mark. But he got a nice scout off into the base because as the wreck is gliding down it still gives vision for whatever reason. Kind of weird how that works in terms of realism, but whatever. More and more shock troopers coming out, and he's probably gonna transition into 2 or 3 barracks very soon. He's only got 3 yaks, so he's not committed to the airplay as of yet. He's someone who likes committing to the airplay on this map. Also, I wanted to talk about why Yellows is the king of doubles. It allows him to be ridiculously aggressive and back it up with eco, because on some maps you have to decide, well, there are limited resources. Do I go for aggression, early aggression, or do I go for eco? On this map, however, you can get away with both because there is so much ore, but there are very little ore spawners. So there is only 5, 6, and 9 ore mines. No, sorry. 3, 7 ore mines. And a demo truck. Holy shit, we're gonna keep tabs on this. So the Iron Curtain was fired way prematurely. I'm not sure why, but he's at least gonna get a deep scout off and he's gonna see that the forces are out of position for yellow. Here is the Iron Curtain on the Tesla coil, and here is the demo truck. Disappointing. He got 1 harvester. And the mobile flag got a lot of veterancy for the killing blow, which is also a big deal. Now the heavy tanks are streaming in, but he's got enough yaks to take out at least one of them. And once the meat shield is down, this is gonna get ugly. Here are the parabombs, but they're not gonna hit. And even if they're gonna hit, yeah, 50% of a shock trooper's health with 3 parabombs hitting on their right on top of their heads. This is ridiculous. Once the meat shield is down though, and he's getting so many good crushes with the APC. So people remember, APCs are good, even in the late game, especially versus infantry blobs. No, this is gonna get cleaned up very shortly. But a flock of yaks coming in. They are converging right on the nuke silo. Going for the curtain first, but the curtain wasn't even up. So they could have focused the nuke as well. But there is not enough juice behind that to finish the job. Unfortunately. Very unfortunate for Raymundo. And he's probably gonna lose all of his yaks in the process. He shouldn't have gone back in. That was just a waste of resources. Yep. Here's the cleanup. He's getting a last good scout off, but now all of his yaks are down. Save those 2 that he's rebuilt back in the base. Next demo truck coming in. Let's see if this demo truck is going to do a better job. Because so far they have been kind of, mediocre at best. He can get a bunch of harvesters though. If he only gets the ore refinery, it's not going to be a big deal. He's going deeper. He's going deeper. What's it going to be? Okay. You know what? He got 1 power plant with his demo truck. You have to be more cautious about where to detonate the demo truck. He wanted to go deeper, but he realized that the infantry was converging. And now yellow is playing it dirty. Quick and dirty. He's spamming out from 3 barracks, probably more to follow. Nice, getting a good pick off. And really what has Raymundo left? He's got some infantry, he's got a little bit of heavy armor. but he's rapidly running out of resources, as you can see here. The top is mined out, bottom is almost mined out, and he has to start mining in the middle. But that means being subjected to the lightning arcs of those shock troopers. Yellow is repairing all of his harvesters. Good call there. Good call, buddy. And as I know him, he's usually floating. Not that hard this time around. And both the nuke timers, due to the power down, both of the nuke timers have kind of adjusted to each other. Fantastic. Yellow could go for some suicide yaks onto these clumped batches of infantry. He's getting his paradrop off, but it's spotted. It's been spotted. It's not going to do any damage. There's an Iron Curtain. Oh, perfectly. Lined up perfectly. It's like Pac-Man all over again. Pac-Man Hero Harvester. Nice. And again, he's firing it off prematurely. That just got a bunch of rifles. At the same time, this time he's probably going to get the nuke silo. One crash is going to finish the job. Nope. Still not getting it. And that's infantry with no meat shield. Let me show you what happens to infantry with no meat shield when they're up against shockies. Pew, 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 pew. Yep. And that's all of his forces down. That was a huge waste. That was such a blunder. Now the flak trucks are coming in. They should have been there earlier. I mean, flak trucks are not really meat shields. They melt easily to shockies. And there is a murder of yaks. And they are looking for blood now. Yellow's got so much eco to back this up, and Ray is not really harvesting here anymore. Up top, he has like two harvesters here that are actually mining. And he's got the perfect division coverage with all those subs. He's probably gonna alpha strike him. Nah, he's going for the tech. Okay, that's fine as well. I was expecting an alpha strike by going for all three Conyards because he had enough firepower to back it up. Oh, and now he's getting a sub hand to boot. Really fantastic yak strike. Not losing more than one yak, I think. That was super effective. And there is a bunch of shockies just waiting for their move order. Or attack move, that is, I guess. Now, yeah, it's gonna take a while for Yellow to reload all of these yaks. Rearming takes a bit. I retrained my yaks before, yeah. He did, and it cost him not being able to kill the nuke silo off. Then they went for the power plant, yeah. That's what happened. Very unfortunate. Now the missile subs are out, and there is no real way to counter this, because with yaks it takes a lot of yaks to kill a missile silo. Oh, ho, ho. Iron Curtained APCs. Really nice call. He's gonna get some crushes. Double radar for Raymundo. He must have really been afraid of the tech snipes. That's 1,800 invested. I don't know, man. Oh, there's a base defense almost up, so this is not gonna get too far. He's crushing with the APC, but zap time. Yeah. And the shockies, they're just sitting there and they're like, I take harvester. Now I take refinery. Fully charged. It's just a single shock trooper, but he's been earning his salary. Parabombs plus the paradrop, so that's the close air support playstyle coming in, but not getting anything other than the power plant. And here are the yaks. Are they gonna finish the job? The power is down. Ah, that's so annoying. Yes, they're gonna finish the job. Are they even gonna get the curtain? Yep. On their last bit of ammunition, the last 5 rounds were dumped into the Iron Curtain and finished it off. Grad fertig. Yellow's pissed. When he's typing in German, you know he's pissed. Oh, and he's retaliating. Here is the Counter-Strike. Only 6 of those are armed, but whatever. It's probably just a demonstration of air superiority at this point. Going for the refinery, taking out all the last mining ops. Look at those 4 refineries there. So There is 2 mines to back it up. Yeah, 3 technically, with this 3rd mine being miles away from the ref. And yellow still has so much ore to harvest from. And that's kind of his strategy. He's either Zerg rushing you, or he's going for those long games where he takes control of the middle and just makes you starve in the economical department. He's gonna slowly suffocate you with his map control. And there are 8 harvesters coming in, trying to harvest from the middle. But harvesters are not a proper counter to shock troopers. Spoiler alert. Yep, the disco ball of death. It's happening. Supported by missile subs. And Raymundo should have gone for his V2s a long time ago. He did scout it with his yaks, so he knew that the shockers were coming. But he didn't invest into any proper anti-infantry. He thought those 2 Tesla coils were enough to lock down the choke point. But when you have this many Tesla troopers, no way. Just not happening. Good night, sweet prince. And they're probably gonna end the game now. They managed to push on through. You don't even need to properly micro them. Once they're vetted up, they have like 160 health compared to... No, even more. 180? Compared to 60 health from regular basic infantry. Like rockets and rifles. So I wanted to talk about this earlier, but so much was happening. They're gonna get a massive health nerf and a cost increase. OPTT, yeah, OP Tesla troopers. See, V2s would have been the right call as a counter. V2s and some Tesla coils to keep them at bay, to keep stragglers from getting to the V2s and closing the gap. But it came as too little, too late. And now the economy is down, power is about to follow, production is down, the tech tree is down, Raymundo has nothing left. And this is not a Zerg rush. This would be equivalent to, whatchamacallit? Ghost rush, yeah. Building 200 ghosts and sending them into your enemy space. That wraps it up. This is GG. The game has been called. He's probably he's playing it out. He's not someone who would quit early. Raymundo decides to play it out for those few last glorious moments of that the disco ball is gonna take to punch through and prevail. Shocking! Fully charged! Okay, in the last airfield going down, need a jump! This has been an interesting game. It was relentless aggression in the early game by yellow, followed up by a period of insecurity by Raymundo, where it was like, is he gonna pump more stuff at me? Is he gonna do a sneaky expansion? Is he going to send something in a transport over because all the coastlines were covered? So he never felt sure. And then yellow just took the time and built up. He grabbed control of the middle, he did some land grabbing, and in terms of kills, this has been a very one-sided match in terms of kills, but you can see how even good players are struggling against this playstyle. Relentless early aggression, waiting, giving your opponent a feeling of insecurity, then building up, taking up, and acquiring a massive economical lead, and then steamrolling in the late game. So I myself have also fallen victim to this playstyle once or twice, so yeah. Look at the earnings. Yellow had a massive dip there when before his second expansion came online, but it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So in the early game he was pumping out so much that he was behind up until minute 9-10, and after his first waves, Raymundo felt a short sigh of relief, and that's what yellow used to eco up massively. Yeah. Fantastic game. Thanks guys for watching, and I'm going to be back with a new series, which you're gonna see next week. I'm going to be on stream with So Scared on Monday, so check out his channel, check out his Twitch, and other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control